Ridiculous. I have no reason to pander any further. You good? Yeah. All right, good. So, coming to the stage, this guy showed up Thursday from Alaska. Yes, performs all over Alaska. He flies all over, performs all over the country. Give a big round of applause to your open for the evening, Matt Plant.
Keep it going for Melissa, everybody, huh? That is correct. I flew in Thursday from Alaska, which means yes, sunburnt almost instantly. It was crazy. Oh man, first time in Southern California though, I can tell you this, everyone here has been incredibly friendly, especially my Uber driver this afternoon. Got into Uber and I was talking to him and the guy goes, "Oh, are you in town to run the marathon?" Really? Like, what part of this made him think, like, long distance runner? I got into the Uber carrying a bag of Del Tacos. I was concerned. I was like, "Sir, how good is your eyesight? Like, should you really be driving?" His first clue should have been the fact that my destination was 3 blocks away, and I had called him to come pick me up. Oh man. Alright. Yeah, you guys got eyeballs, you can see, alright, you know, I'm a fatty at heart. And liver. You know, like a few months ago I was talking to my wife and I said to her, I said, "Babe, you know, pushing 40 might be time for that midlife crisis, huh?" My wife looks at me, she goes, "Oh, midlife. Don't you think you're being a little optimistic?" That was her way of telling me it was time to maybe like start taking my health seriously, you know? Okay. So I will tell you folks, over the last 3 months, I have dropped 32 pounds. Don't clap for me, I'm absolutely miserable. There is so much delicious food out there that I miss. Shit, last week my wife walked in on me masturbating to diners, drive-ins, and dives. It wasn't my finest moment, no. Man, I did all the fad diet stuff. I did all the fads. What was that one? What's the one where you don't eat for in a window? I did the intermittent fasting. Anyone familiar with that? Yeah, hated that shit. Absolutely hated that shit. You know what I learned? The hungrier I got, the gayer I sounded when I broke that fast. Learned that at the drive-thru window. I'm just up there, I'm just going, "Oh yeah. Yeah, give me that double meat. Oh yeah, no, I want you to really pack it in there. No, I need to feel stuffed." Sir, I don't know why I made direct eye contact with you. It got a little weird, I guess. Man. I'll tell you what, though, folks, the worst advice I ever took was from my cousin. All right, sir, you look like you're in pretty good shape here. You know, my cousin, he's a boxer out of Boston, all right? He tells me, he goes, "Hey, listen, Matt, what you gotta do is, gotta do the cold plunge." You do the cold plunge? Yeah, no, shit, no. Man, you gotta do the cold plunge, all right? 3 minutes a day, fat's gonna melt off your body. Yeah. 37 seconds into this thing, I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna be fat. Holy shit, this is the most horrendous thing I had ever put myself through. Folks, I'm doing this to lose weight. The only thing I lost was my penis. I hit that ice water, my outie turned into an innie. I hit that ice water, my penis went south for the winter. Like, I've been looking for it the whole time I'm down here. Oh man, comedy though, I love this. I'm absolutely love this. I've been fortunate. I've been getting out on the road, getting able to perform in different places. And here's the deal: it's a blessing and it's a curse. All right, it's a curse because it means that I've been away from home for weeks on end. And it's a blessing because it means that I've been away from home for weeks on end. And now is the perfect time to be away from home because my wife and I, we now have teenagers. I know, right? Oh my God. By a round of applause, who's raised teenagers here? Oh my God. All right, be honest with me, folks. How many times over the last few years have you tried to drop them off at the fire station? Yeah, no questions asked, huh? I almost did. I almost tried it a couple years ago. My son went through a phase. I do not understand it. My son sounded ridiculous. He's walking around the house talking about things like Riz. Yeah, I got so much Riz, Dad. No cap. What? I know, right? English teachers around the country must be hanging themselves. Skibidi toilet. Yeah, skibidi toilet. I was like, that shit sounds expensive. Thought I was going to have to hire a plumber. I made the mistake, though, of calling my dad up and venting to him about it. It's like, Dad, I don't understand these kids, man. Nick's walking around talking about Riz and caps and skibidi toilets. Sounds ridiculous. My dad goes, oh, yeah. Must be hella frustrating, home skillet. I go, yeah, all right, Dad, you made your point. He goes, oh, I did? Booyah! So I hung up on him. Yeah, I felt guilty though, you know? I felt guilty. Called my old man back, you know, he answers the phone. What's up? I do have an older son too. I have an older son. Just yesterday, he turned 19 years old, and I'm incredibly happy and proud to let you guys know he is currently now the newest member of the United States Air Force. I was so happy for him. I went to the meeting, the recruiter meeting with him, you know, had all my questions, and I can tell you this, that Air Force recruiter is on point. He is on his game. By the end of that meeting, I was excited. Yeah, I followed him out in the parking lot, and I was just like, hey, you guys need an out-of-shape 38-year-old with a CPAP machine? My wife and I went down to San Antonio for the graduation boot camp, you know. It's fantastic. First time I saw my son in 8 weeks. Took him out for lunch, and I'm just looking at him, and this is a whole new man in front of me, you know. I just remember looking at him going, well, son, this is it. This is your time. You just gotta get out there and be all you can be. No, Dad, that's the Army. Oh, all right, well, bottom line, son, is now you're one of the few. One of the proud. No, Dad, that's the Marines. I didn't know the Air Force slogan. It's just like, well, son, to infinity and beyond! Yeah, no, that's Toy Story. I said, well, that's all right. You know, the bottom line is, you're in the Air Force now, you gotta have a cool call sign. Maverick. Goose. His name is Fisher, so I was like, maybe we'll call you Fish Stick. He goes, yeah, no, Dad, that's the movies. Plus, that's the Navy. Oh, man. I was surprised, though, when he joined the Air Force. I was, because for years, he had talked about wanting to be a teacher. And I asked him, I said, son, you always wanted to be a teacher. Why'd you change your mind? And he goes, well, I realized that by joining the armed forces, I was actually less likely to get shot at. It's a sad truth, I know. Oh, let's see, man. Cover the kids. I actually got into comedy because of my parents, man. It's not as sweet as it sounds, don't know. No, I realized both my parents are struggling with technology as they get older. You know, yeah. My dad will sit there and tell you with a straight face, computers and cell phones are single-handedly destroying this world. All the while he's playing Candy Crush on his tablet. And my mom, I grew up with an incredibly loving yet incredibly overprotective Italian mother. My mother was basically the character of Marie Barone from Everybody Loves Raymond come to life. You want to know how overprotective my mother is? I'm 38 years old, and currently she is tracking me right now on Find My Friend. You know the stalker app? Yeah, to find my friend on your phone. She told me too when I downloaded. She's like, don't worry, honey, I'll probably never even look at it. I call bullshit on that, Ma. You're going to be watching that thing more than you watched All My Children in the 90s. My mom showed up at my house before this trip to California. And she goes, honey, I got you something for your trip to the big city. I go, oh, awesome. Hopefully it's cash. My mother got me a self-defense whistle. Right? A self-defense whistle. And I said, Mom, what the hell is this for? And she actually told me, it's in case you get like attacked in a dark parking lot or something. Mom, how much of a bitch do you think I am? I'm a man. I would rather get stabbed in the parking lot than be seen running around going, I guess I can sell all my guns now, Ma. I got a whistle. For God's sakes, folks, it was purple. It said blow me on it. I knew for certain if I showed up at my house with that whistle on my keychain, my wife would have told me we both needed to see other men. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. My name is Matt Brand. It has been an absolute blast being here.
One more time for Merc. The lost is coming. We'll bring up the feature in just a second, and then after the feature, we're going to have a 5-minute intermission. Okay? You go out to